Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the smallest, stupidest stuff in the world with your host, Adam Jane Rose.
Adam James.
And
I like
Ryan Jezebel Eggold. How are you?
Oh, my God, Jezebel.
Yeah, I don't tell people because it's embarrassing, you know.
I'm going to call you Jezzy from now on.
You can do that.
All right.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm hanging out. I'm tired. I got up early. Do you ever want to know about your morning routine? I know we're not talking morning routines today, but do you ever wake up really early, like I'm going to get so much work done, watch this, and then come like 11, 12, midday, you're like, I got nothing.
I'm very realistic with myself. I set very low expectations for my day, and then I always...
That's good.
And then I meet
You'll
those
never
expectations.
disappoint yourself that way.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll always overachieve, yeah.
Plus, I got some new shoes on, so I can't be mad about anything. Look at that.
Let me see them. Put them in the camera. I'll describe them for the listener. Are these black boots?
These are like, I don't know what color they are.
Oh, they're like Are they like Varvadosian stretchy boots?
Ish. Yeah, ish. I rarely wear stuff like this, but I feel like there's been a lot of chatter in our comment section, Ryan, about our footwear.
Oh God. Okay. What's the verdict?
Well,
my toes are disgusting from the flip-flops?
No. There's mention of the flip-flops. People have said we need to get Ryan some new boots because I guess they're well worn. You've got some well worn.
They are worn, but that's what makes boots, people.
I know.
You gotta beat them up. They gotta, walk a mile.
That's what
1,200.
That's what I surmised as well. That you kind of like that look,
Yeah.
But these are
Vintage.
Brand new, not worn in at all, and kind of a new thing for me.
Should we poll the audience if these boots are up to snuff? Like, is this footwear acceptable
for this podcast? Yeah, we should get some feedback on that.
Let us know. Get a poll.
Let us know about the boots.
Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff.
I wonder what kind of footwear our guest is wearing.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm so excited about today. Today is
Segue.
That was a great one.
Segue.
We're getting good at this. Let me just say, I feel like
not our first rodeo. It's like our 11th.
It's our. I'm very excited about today because today we're going to be talking about airport stuff and air travel, but more importantly is who we're going to be talking about that with.
Who is it?
Joining us to talk about all things air travel is a very special guest and a good friend of mine. He's appeared in shows like Parks and Rec, Blackish, English Teacher. He stars in the new movie Baltimorons, The Baltimorons. I don't want to forget the is very important.
It's very important, yeah.
Which he co-wrote with someone who I'm a big fan of also, director Jay Duplass.
So good.
Michael Strassner, welcome to the show.
Michael Strassner.
Hey, Adam and Jezzy?
Yes,
Jezzy.
That's Jezzy.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Oh, God, I'm so happy to be here.
Dude.
Welcome. This is, that we're all in different places. Ryan is in 1840s, warehouse.
Yeah.
Gangs of New York.
Yeah, it's a manufacturing house.
Yeah, what do you guys make over there?
We make textiles primarily.
Textiles.
You're wearing some right now. I see. It's great.
What is it? What happens in a textile factory? Like, what are textiles? Break it down for me. You hear this, but
I mean, I actually have. I mean,
does anyone know?
No. I mean, I feel like are the textiles are they what are in kitchens? Like the floor of a kitchen, is that a textile?
I think that's just regular.
Or is that just a tile?
That's just tiles.
That's just a tile.
Okay.
I think when you put text in front of it, it becomes like a material of some sort, I think.
That office is texting about the tile.
Yes.
And
it's a textile.
Guys, we could Google it, but I say let's not.
And congrats on the new boots.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that, man.
Clap that up.
Thank you so much.
I got my first pair of boots in Austin this year.
Nice. Proper cowboy boots?
Proper cowboy boots.
Hell yeah.
And I wore those for like 3 months afterwards, well past like leaving Austin, like in LA.
Yeah.
And I would just be wearing cowboy boots. And they're like, I don't think you need to be wearing these anymore. It's August.
Where, Michael, you live in Los Angeles, New York?
I live in LA.
Okay.
I'm from Baltimore originally.
Yes.
And been out here for 14 some years.
You could rock cowboy boots in LA. It's
Absolutely.
a California cowboy thing. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I got it at have you been to Austin?
Yes, great city.
Yes. What's that boot like on the main strip where like all those boots are sold?
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh,
You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah, I remember
Boot
that.
Barn discount boots, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that.
No, it's not.
No, it's not Boot Barn Boot.
No, it's not.
Wait,
Boot
so
Barn.
you've been traveling around, Michael. You've been doing a lot of travel for your show, or for your movie right now, and you've been promoting it all over the place, going to film festivals, winning awards.
Yeah, I'm going to Switzerland today.
No
Nice.
way.
Yes, today I'll be going to Vevey, Switzerland. Never been, and it's going to be fun. And we've taken this movie to Munich, to Carlo Viveri in Prague, and we premiered at South by Southwest, and it won the
nice.
audience award there. I met, and I got to catch up with Adam at the Napa Valley Stream Fest.
That's
Oh.
right.
Fun.
That's where we met. Me and Michael met
that's where we
at the Stream Fest in Napa, and we hit. I saw his movie first, and then I think we met in the hotel lobby, right? And I was like,
Yes, you looked sharp as shit.
hey, thanks.
Can I cuss here?
Yeah, you
say
can
anything
cuss.
you want.
Okay, good. I didn't know if this was I didn't know if it was church.
No,
Whatever
I
you
didn't
want.
know this was church.
We like to get as vulgar as possible here.
That's
okay,
right.
Good. Yeah, he was like this sharp dressed man in the lobby. Had a great overcoat on that I really loved.
Thanks.
A sweater underneath, and then a chain hanging out.
That's right.
And I was like, this guy is something.
This-
And we had like a 3-hour coffee.
We did. I was like, I asked him on a date, basically. I was like, we got to go to
Wow.
coffee while we're here in Napa. And we
Great.
did. And we just shot the shit for like 3 hours.
You're in Napa. Why didn't you guys get like a nice glass of wine? You're surrounded by grapes. Vino.
If I had wine, I'd probably die.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Not so much.
So can I spoil in the film, which I just watched last night, by the way, and it's fantastic, man.
It's
Congrats.
so good, man. It's
Thank
Thank
so
you very much.
good.
Thank you for watching.
It's very charming, and I like that it's unexpected. It doesn't follow a straight line. It's very earnest, and it's terrific. Is
Thank
the
you.
sobriety a real thing? How much of this comes from your life and your experience?
Yeah, well, that opening scene is how I got sober. It's a super,
Comedic.
low point.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
comedic,
super
but also
funny.
super funny, and low point in my life that I got to, that with the help from Jay, turn into this piece of art. And a lot of, it's not 100% my, like I never hooked up with a dentist, any of those type of things.
Are you thinking about it?
Yet.
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
gotta be,
Yeah.
my Baltimore dentist was a former Baltimore Colts running back.
Oh,
So
yeah.
me and him didn't really hit it off in the relationship sense.
Got it.
But
Anything's possible. We'll see.
exactly. But that was like very much like my first 6 months of sobriety. So
That's
that
awesome.
is-
I also want
Yeah.
to say, man, I saw that movie in Napa and I was blown away because I had seen you. Oh my God, my phone just went off, guys. That's so rude.
Unbelievable.
come
Michael,
on.
I'd like to apologize.
Yeah, on my
That's
behalf,
okay.
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
I mean, Jazzy has his phone off.
Off.
Thank
It's
you.
not even on
Off.
Do Not Disturb.
I know. And meanwhile, I'm here getting dings.
I have a rotary phone. Did you not see the brick wall? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I just want to say I was so blown away by your performance in that movie. It was so good. It's so honest. You came out of nowhere and I watched that movie and I was like, this guy is a freaking movie star for sure. And
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, and I mean that earnestly. Like I was so impressed by the movie itself, but also your performance and your co-star's performance. She's so great also.
We like Jay and I, when we were writing, we were like, we want to write, we want to make a movie that we don't really see anymore.
Yeah.
Like we want to, it's a planes, trades, and automobiles with like the worst heist ever with, like a When Harry Met Sally type feel,
Yeah.
and Harold and Maude and all these old movies that we really love. And, Jay loves, John Cassavetes and
Yeah.
and just like human beings behaving, that's what we really wanted to do. And, everybody told us, or everyone told Jay, don't make a movie without any stars in it. Nothing is selling and everything's going to streaming. And this little movie, premiered at South by, won the audience award. IFC bought it. It played in 500 theaters. it's now streaming, but it's done very well, which is it's the old thing that no one knows anything.
Yeah.
And just go and do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Love that.
Go and do it. It's so true.
And that's why I'm so very excited for Mr. Rose's movie that I just saw is getting made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just got greenlit, which is very exciting. I'm pumped about that.
Do you want to share anything with the audience?
Am I breaking news or?
Well, we haven't talked about it on the podcast at all yet, but yeah, there was an article that came out recently talking about I got some producers on board for a movie that I'm writing and directing and starring in.
Fantastic. You need to follow the example set by Michael and Jay.
Yes.
And make it happen.
That's what I'm going to do. But my expectations, again, will be set way lower so that
way, if it's at all good, you've succeeded.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
You've exceeded your expectations.
But if you're involved, there's no way it's not going to be amazing.
Michael, you're the sweetest. I love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Why don't you guys go on a date in Napa?
Yeah, we might.
Unbelievable.
We just might.
We just might go back up there.
Round 2, man. Round 2.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're going to Switzerland today. You're going to the airport, obviously, because you're not swimming there.
You know?
And I here's what I want to know is, are you one of those people who shows up early to the airport, or are you like, you want to show up so you can just like walk right on the plane?
Or the sprinter, the late
or
show
the
up
late
sprinter.
The late one, yeah.
Well, I really hate being this Hollywood type on your pod, but I'm pre-check. I'm TSA pre-check.
Same, man.
You know,
Whoa.
I know. It's been a great gift that I was able to go to Staples and get. And you know, I am one of those ones that like to get there early and make sure my terminal's there, you know.
Yep, me too.
But Jay, traveling with him, he likes to show up like right 10 minutes before. So I have been very much like kind of going towards that a little bit more. But when it's international, I don't fool around.
Honestly, I can't do it. I'm like a 2 hours early every single time. I don't care what the flight is.
Even for a domestic flight?
Domestic flight,
Buddy.
International flight, whatever it is, I'm showing up 2 hours early. You know why? Because one, I suffer from anxiety from time to time. I'm not trying to increase my anxiety. I am riddled.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have that feeling like, oh God, am I going to make it? Do I have to get another flight? Am I even going to get where I'm trying to go?
But if you go too early, you've got the ladder anxiety where you're just sitting around, you got nothing to do, you got a bite, you're on your phone.
Are you kidding me? I love that time. That is my favorite time.
That's his meditation time.
That's my meditation time. I'm getting a beverage. I'm eating some food. I'm preparing myself mentally to go sit on a plane. It's great. I love it.
Do you have to prepare yourself mentally to sit on a plane?
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
He's got anxiety, remember? Like, you know.
Understood. You're right.
Something happens.
I'm not here to shame you.
You know.
You're right.
I will say my fear of flying has decreased a great deal, especially since having my kid. For some reason, like flying with my kid, all of a sudden it was just about like making sure he's happy and not crying and like having a good time, not having a meltdown. And that kind of made me forget about my fear of flying. And so now, even when I'm not with him, it still has subsided quite a bit.
I thought you were going to also say, I really thought you were going to say, and now that I travel private, my anxiety has gone completely down.
You know, since I've been flying with Elon, things have really just been different.
Yeah.
You know, I just can't go back. Yeah.
No, honestly, now it's just a little bit of the like maybe claustrophobia of like, oh, I'm stuck in this flying tube and I can't go anywhere. Like that
flying
can sometimes
box.
Freak me out a little bit.
The rules on an airplane are different. You know, it's like there's life outside and then there's this little microculture of plane life for however many hours on a long international flight. It's tough. Do you go aisle or do you go window? This is important.
I'm always middle. I love just kind of. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God! My mind. Did you see? My mind was blown.
For my body, and a couple times people have like just because people are handling my travel more, or just the first time they had me in the middle seat.
Here comes the big shot Hollywood.
Yes,
here we go
again.
They've had me in the middle a couple times, and I was like, "Hey guys, I am 240. I cannot be in a like. Is there a way you can please make sure that I am in a window or aisle? I do not
either
care.
One. Yeah,
either one. But please don't have me be in the middle." and I had to be in the middle with and I think this should be a thing too. And I know I don't mean to shame anyone with kids, but if
Shame
we're
Adam. Shame him.
if we are on a red eye,
Yeah.
baby should not be allowed.
Oh.
In my opinion.
The overnight.
Because the overnight. That is a sleeping flight.
I would say they should maybe have an option for baby-free flights. I think that would be good, but I think, listen, some parents are going to have to travel in the middle of the night for some reason,
And I feel bad for the baby because the baby's getting their ears popped and it's all,
Yeah.
Like, of course they're going to cry. It's not great.
You know what I do?
know.
I buy drinks for everyone around me. When I have my kid with me, I'm like, I don't care if he's acting up or not. I'm buying drinks for everybody around me. It's on me, guys.
A pre-apology drink.
Yeah.
Should any shenanigans ensue, here's a drink on me.
Don't be mad at me because I've bought you one beverage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is true. And I also would love to bring back the etiquette of like, when people have layovers,
Yeah.
let them get off first.
Yes.
Like, I feel like we're in this culture now where like if I have nowhere to be and someone says I'll hang back, I'll get off at the end. Like I'm not in a hurry to get off. Especially when it's like when things are getting a little close, it's just you have that anxiety. Like, am I going to make my flight?
Another great question is before you've even gotten on the flight, right? Have you ever dealt with somebody who's like, guys, my flight's about to happen. Like, I'm in a rush. Like, can I cut in front of you?
Yeah, what do you do?
How do you feel about that? Are we cool with that?
I say yes because I would hope somebody, if I'm in the same situation,
showed you that courtesy.
Exactly. And I think we're in this place now where everybody's so terrible to each other. It's like we can be nice here.
Yeah.
We can let that person get to their flight and not stress. But I do not think if you're getting off at the back and like just because you want to get off, that is not like that etiquette I don't love.
That's no good.
And to that point, when you are that person that's late or whatever, and somebody does show you a kindness, which is so rare these days, as you're saying, your whole day is made. You're like, thank you, man. Thank you, a lady, person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once got to the airport super duper late. It was an international flight. I think I was flying from Paris back home. And I had no important thing to get home to, but I accidentally got there so late that I didn't ask. I just ran from the back of a huge winding line to the front. No ask.
Wow.
I just went under and under and under. I said nothing. I went to the front. I gave the thing. I went right on. Nobody said a thing.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, it's like, what are you going to do? Chase you down,
right?
And
tell
you're
you,
like,
and you're like, that guy's
line.
got to get on that plane. Like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Are you guys clear?
Oh yeah, clear pre-check.
So what is because clear? They keep trying to sign people up, right? They sign you up at the spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say, and like I sometimes, not all the time, clear has come in handy a few times. But there are times when I feel like it may take even longer than the TSA pre-check line, because sometimes there's like nobody in TSA pre. And with clear, which is another weird thing about clear, but is also kind of awesome, is if there is a long TSA pre-check line, they will walk you to the front of that line and you have to walk by all those people that have been waiting in line and they bring you to the front.
Do you guys have global entry? Stepping it up.
I don't.
You got to get that.
How do you get that?
You have to
know. Is it Staples or is it Office Depot?
There's a guy behind Staples, and it's kind of like a deal situation.
Yeah, you got to say Ryan's name.
You bring like a briefcase of cash. Yeah.
It's a Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
He's
got his there's drugs involved. It's not easy. No, I think it's very similar to pre-check, but it's you'll land in some country and there'll be a huge. It's the best when you land home back in the States, and there's a huge line to go through.
Customs.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. And you just literally walk through. It's the best thing ever. And you don't even talk to him. It takes a picture of your face at a kiosk and you walk right through. A guard might like throw you a wave, and it's worth it.
My girlfriend just told me that she was at the airport and they didn't even check her ID anymore. They just scanned her face.
Oh yeah. Weird.
They just scan the face now.
I mean, here's the thing that I have been fortunate enough to travel a lot this year.
Yeah.
A lot of places haven't been stamping my passport.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
And I miss that because when my passport's over and done with, I like to have a little like, oh, where'd I go? You know?
Absolutely. Wait, even when you're going to another country, you're not getting stamped?
I was in Calgary and Toronto.
Where did I go?
Not a single stamp. Yeah, exactly.
Where did I go? Yeah. It's like a Dr. Seuss book starring Michael. It's great. Yeah. Where'd I go?
Yeah, where'd I go? And also like somewhere else. I think Germany. Also, if you can avoid, there's a German airport. I think that was just god awful and like scared. Like talk about trying to connect, because you usually have to connect when it's international.
Yeah.
Rarely, unless you're going to like London.
Yeah.
Rarely, I feel like, do you not have to connect?
Go straight. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was an airport that I can't quite remember, but God, was it, because they made you go through security again.
Speaking of, where are you connecting to Switzerland?
Paris, which I've never been to. So I'll get a magnet there.
Oh, nice.
I always get a magnet wherever I go. Usually if I'm in an airport, I won't get a magnet, but I feel like Paris is a good one to get because I don't know if I ever want to really go back.
To Paris? You want to go back to Paris. It's amazing. It's one of the best cities in the world. Oh, you'll love it. It's incredible.
It's so beautiful.
It's a city of love. Romantic, beautiful, poetic, dirty, gorgeous. Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the idiot traveling abroad there, and they just wouldn't like me. But
no, they'll love you.
Maybe that's just all in my head.
That's our role to play in the world as Americans. We got to wear it proudly.
And they love mustaches in Paris.
They do.
They do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Then So that's and then I come back here, and then I go to Stockholm and Poland in 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic. So you're just on a plane. How much luggage are you bringing? Because I want to ask.
On a plane.
You're just living on a plane.
Yeah.
Your life is a plane right now.
Yeah.
What kind of luggage are you bringing? Because on one hand, you're gone a long time. You're in a lot of cities. You want your stuff, but on the other hand, it's more crap you got to lug everywhere. I will avoid bringing the what's it called? The check bag.
I do no check.
Never check.
No, never check. I got an away bag recently.
Ooh.
About 7 months ago. I have broken every single away bag they've given me. And I thought the zippers were like supposed to be like great.
Are you running like a scheme where you're just getting more bags?
No, because I have to give the old one back every time.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, hey, I broke another one. And they're like, God, this is like kind of crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, is there one? And I haven't changed the color yet. And I'm wondering if the color will affect the zipper.
Oh, yeah. Certain purple zippers are never work.
Exactly.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by Away Bags.
Yeah.
And just the zippers are great, just so everybody knows. The zippers are really great. Yeah.
But no, I only carry a check bag just because I don't want to lose it.
Yep.
I've heard horror stories of like abroad.
Yeah.
People have lost their luggage for like their whole trip. And like that's a nightmare.
Got nothing to wear.
Why is that? That's such a brutal.
Let me ask you this. We were talking about middle seats and stuff, right? And I have a thing with armrests, right? So like there's this unspoken battle that happens when you're on a plane and you're sharing armrests with people. And especially if you're in the middle seat.
And especially if a guy is next to you.
Yes.
Because it's usually like a dominant thing there.
Always.
I feel like too.
And I do feel like when you're in the middle, you should get both. Because the aisles got one. The aisles got one over here. Or there needs to be a nice back, I get the front, you get the back. But what ends up happening, I have found, is
oh boy,
there's just like I called it, like an unspoken I called it kind of thing going on. And then what I'll do is if the person has done that, I will wait until they reach for something and then boom, I'm all over that armrest and I'm like gripping on. I've got the gorilla grip on the thing, You've
got one eye on the movie. You're watching Baltimorons on the plane. And then your left eye is just sneaking to when am I going to get that shot? You're like the sniper. You've got camouflage. You're in the bushes. As soon as it moves, Shazam.
Which is the next movie you watch, Shazam.
Yes.
Yeah, right after.
Which, fun fact.
We just did a whole episode on Mandela effects and Shazam and Kazam. Do you know about this whole thing? We don't need to get into it, but it's
a long story. It doesn't exist. It's just Google it and you're going to freak out after the show. It's mind-blowing.
I saw Kazam on my birthday years, like when I was 8 or 9.
I love that movie. Kazam.
But wait, it's never friendly with the armrest. Someone wants to claim it. There's never a delicate sharing of like, hi, like you have the front half and I'll have the back. Can you imagine if we turned to each other and negotiated terms for the armrest? Like which piece?
This kind of brings up the whole reclining thing, right? Like there are some people who believe that reclining is rude. And I'm like, hey, if my seat reclines, I want to recline that thing. I'm trying to relax on that. We already are on this like tiny little thing. If I can just like move myself back and be a little bit more comfortable, if our seats do that, shouldn't that be expected? But apparently people are like, can you believe this person? He just reclined.
Can you believe this guy?
That is, when we were flying to London, it's the person behind us like, do you mind putting your seat up? And I'm like,
you're kidding.
No. And I was like, I'll let you, because I think it was involving their dinner time. Like, I guess it was hard to eat.
Like, because I want to use the tray.
Okay, you know what?
Yes.
Let's caveat this.
Yes.
I think during meal times on a plane, it could be considered rude to maybe keep your seat recline, I guess. But I think it's also like that's
also,
the only time it's acceptable for someone to say, hey, would you mind just unreclining just for the meal?
I need to remember that for next time because I didn't do it for that time.
Right.
I was a terror and I was like, no, I'm sleeping. You can eat on your lap.
See, but that's tough too because you're tired. You didn't get any sleep. You got to sleep. I mean, how do we negotiate this?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I think I did pull it up. I was kind.
You know what's annoying is when people recline as hard as possible, like gagoom, like it's an ejector seat. And you're like, Jesus Christ, like, is the plane going to fall apart? Like, just press the button and lean back. You'll be fine.
We need an ease into the recline. We can't just
ease into it. Yeah. Don't scare the shit out of me, man.
Have you had any scary like flights where like
honestly, all for the first half of my life, all the flights were scary, They were all scary. But no, I've never had any like crazy turbulence. I've had a little bit of turbulence, but nothing insane. I've heard people like sometimes just drop like suddenly.
Yeah,
I've never dealt with that.
You've never had the crazy turbulence?
Have you?
I remember one flight, it was so bad. It was like dropping the big drops, and it was constant for a while. And the tables were shaking so much that the people's drinks were falling off. And I was in the middle of this very elderly couple, maybe British, maybe flying back from London. And they're sitting here and I'm smack dab in the middle and their teas are falling. And
oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Sorry. Let me get that. Oh, thanks so much. I was like, but never mind that because we're going to die, lady. And I'm freaking out. And they were cool as cucumbers. People were like audibly screaming. My heart was like going nuts. And they were just reading the Times, sipping their spilt tea. And I was like, maybe because they're older, they're like less afraid of death. Like, it's fine. If this is how it goes, this is how it goes.
Yeah, a couple in Titanic. They're just holding each other.
That's
letting
true.
The water drown them,
They didn't seem to care.
And also they put you in the middle. So they were like, we're fighting. We like this relationship ends today anyway.
Yeah. So, they didn't even want to sit next to each other. Yeah. I was the buffer. Can you imagine if we had died on that flight? Thank goodness we did not. That's how their love story, their 80-year love story would have ended with me in the middle. Just
with spilled tea all over
with
you,
with tea everywhere. It would have been bad.
Michael, I'm assuming that you're traveling with Jay a lot of the time, but when you're on the plane by yourself, are you one of those people who's gonna chat with your neighbor, or do you like to have a conversation with the person that you're sitting next to?
I rarely, like, I'm one of the guys who like kind of likes to put my headphones on and just like not kind of talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But the last flight I was on, we were going. This is for a wedding. So, but Jess and I didn't sit next to each other because we had to check our bags last minute. So we both took middle seats in the front so we could get to our next flight. We really try to plan things out.
Yeah.
And so I sat in between a couple, and we talked when we landed, and then they were like, somehow Baltimorons got brought up, probably because of me. Yeah. And they were like, oh, we're from Baltimore, and they were like, we've actually heard about that movie and such. And so like I talked to them and they were very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but rarely, like I just am like, I don't know, like I kind of feel like when I'm in my like a plane, I'm just like, I just want to chill. And like maybe I'll do some work here and there.
See, I'm scared. I'm scared to open the door to that because what if the person is
13 hours?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if the person
you don't want to
just
open the chat door?
The most annoying person you've ever met, and then you're there for 6 hours or 10 hours or whatever it is, and God, that could just turn the whole thing into a real nightmare.
Have you ever had to put the kibosh on a conversation? Like someone's chatting you up, and you're trying to read or sleep and you just say, I think I'm good here.
Yeah, but I do it in a very passive aggressive way, right?
Okay,
maybe
good.
not
Yeah.
aggressive, but passive. Like I'll just sort of, put my headphones in and if they keep talking, just what? Huh? Oh, yeah, and then just kind of and then you go
It's
back.
so hard to hear you. Yeah. What is that? Yeah.
Ryan just flats out says, "We're good here." Thanks so much.
No, I just turn and deadpan. I'm good. Thank you.
We're good.
See, my mom is one of those ones that like won't bring headphones, and she'll be on a flight from Baltimore to LA and just talk the person's ear off next to her.
I gotta say though, it's actually a great way to pass the time. Like as long as it's not the worst person ever, you can where you're from, what are you going to LA for, or New York, wherever you're headed.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's a little snippet of somebody's life.
It is tough though with the actor, like when people that find out you're an actor.
Oh yeah,
and then they're like, "Oh, well, what have you been up to?" Or like, "What are you working on?" And then like that lovely question that we're all like, "Well, nothing right now." Waiting on some things.
Or also they'll be like, "Oh, you're an actor? What have you been on?" And you're like, "Oh, no, I've been on a bunch of stuff." And they'll be, "Oh, no, like what? Like what?" And then all of a sudden you're there naming your credits. And they're like, "No, haven't seen that. No, haven't seen that." And you're like trying to prove to this person that you're not lying about being a working actor somehow. And I'm like, what am I doing now? Why am I just listing my IMDb to this person now? This is.
I mean, nobody asks like a real estate agent, like, "Have you sold a house recently?" What's the
What kind of house? Well, how many bedrooms?
Exactly. Like it's only in the writing, creative field or whatever, acting field. They want to know what you're working on next.
Yeah.
Like, which is just.
I guess that's a matter of like people genuinely being interested in that kind of stuff. Like with the houses, it's like no one cares what house you sold last. But if you were in a movie that they've seen, like that would be exciting to somebody, I guess. But what do you do if you're not talking to somebody? What are you doing on a flight? Are you like podcast listening? Are you watching movies?
Oh my God. I'm playing tug of war with my downstairs.
My God.
Just kidding.
Wait a minute.
Just kidding.
You were the guy in Baltimore that got arrested. Dude, I read about you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
wow. It's so good to meet you.
Tug of war with my downstairs is fantastic. I've not heard that.
But the thing about Michael is he asks, there's consent.
Yes,
He's very
100%.
polite.
Yeah,
do you mind if I play a little tug of war? Everyone says, go ahead.
And I'm in the middle seat. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, okay. So
honestly,
then we're all
everyone's bored.
Exactly.
They need something to do.
Yeah.
Go
You're
ahead.
going to want me to have these armrests. Trust me.
Yeah. It's for safety's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry. That was extremely inappropriate.
Unbelievable.
I read, I journal usually. I always say like a nice like where I'm headed and all that fun stuff.
You're journaling on the plane?
Wow.
I usually
God.
journal every day. Like
You do?
you guys were talking about routine in the morning.
Yeah.
I get up super early, like 4:00.
Really?
I take my dog out. Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
And then I journal. I read a new chapter of a book, and I do an hour of work.
Wow.
And then I also work out.
Whoa.
Like before.
Do you also run for president? This is incredible. You do everything.
No.
You do everything I do in a day before 9 a.m.
Did you wake up at 4?
Yeah, seriously.
I got up at 7 a.m. this morning and it was like, good for me, getting up early, doing my
Well,
work.
I just found that no one's bothering me at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
And I really I was never like that. Like I was always like, get up at 9 or 10. Then when once the pandemic happened, I was going to bed early because nothing was really happening outside. So I was like, let me get up early and let me go on runs in the morning. And then that just kind of got pushed back. And that's where I'm at today. But to answer your question, I always download movies that I'd like to watch.
Yes,
Because sometimes
smart.
I feel like like Southwest, they don't really have the best options for films. I will say Delta, which I'm flying today, they have a great film for like long travel. I feel like
They got a lot. They got a big library.
Yeah, but I downloaded the Scorsese doc that I think I'm gonna watch.
Nice.
I just watched the first couple episodes. It's fantastic.
Scorsese's a dancer?
No. He was a painter.
Oh,
Painter.
He
right.
was yeah.
I'm familiar.
Dance painter.
Yes, exactly.
I got to go back to the morning routine. When you get up at 4 a.m. and you're journaling and working and exercising, it's fantastic. When do you eat your first meal? Because I find I've got to time it for the energy thing. Like if I wait too long, I get too tired if you eat too big a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where I'm at. Where do we time it?
I usually, I mean, it's not great. That's probably why the workout doesn't usually work that well. But I usually have like my first meal at like 9 or 10.
Okay.
I really don't. Not that I'm doing
That's
the
4 or
intermittent
5
fasting.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just have my coffee. Like that's my coffee or my Coke Zero,
Right.
water, and just kind of start the day with that. But yeah, I don't know. It just like, and I go to bed at like sometimes I've gone to bed at like 7 o'clock, which feels great.
No
How?
way.
That's incredible.
It was such a win.
You're like a monk, Michael. This is amazing.
A monk that just masturbates on planes.
Yeah,
That's-
no, you're a
Yeah.
masturbating monk. We're
Yes, exactly.
familiar. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic. I mean, that's, Buddhism talks about release, and I think, masturbation
what I
is,
found.
yeah, so that makes sense.
But no, yeah, I know. I truly just found it, and I just love it. Like I fell in love
That's
with
awesome.
routine. Like just especially in the artist life of like, some days you're like waiting on whatever. It's like no, you have control of this, and if you work an hour a day, all those hours equal hundreds after a while.
Add
and
up
it's
to something. Yeah.
That's
a good note for anybody in any field, because
yeah.
a lot of people, authors, different people talk about those early morning hours are just for you, despite all the distractions, the kids, all the things you have to do within a day. And yeah, man, if you just take those few hours and work on your thing, whatever your thing is, it's going to add up.
100%. And that's what I mean. And that's what I found. Like, I've kept manifestations every year since I got sober. And like, before I shot the movie with Jay in 2020, for 2023, number 2 was shoot a movie with Jay Duplass. And that came true. I always have see different parts of the world I've never seen. And like this year has been like, holy hell.
Doing it.
I've seen so many places.
Did you tell Jay that it was your number 2 thing? Yeah. What did Jay say?
Yeah.
Was he freaked out or was he stoked?
He was like, "What's number 1?" And I was like, "Well," and I was like, "Well, I always put stay sober because without sobriety, I don't have anything."
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then he was like, "Okay, that makes sense." But he was like, "Holy shit! Like that's never happened." Where like,
Michael, can I ask like what some of your current manifestations are? Or are you not? Is it sort of like making a wish where you're not allowed to tell people?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at them right now, and there's some places like, well, I'll tell you, number 10 has never gotten done, and that's pay off student loan debt. That's one that it just seems like I just can't seem to crack.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
For any benefactors out there, Michael is looking for somebody.
Yeah, take care of these loans.
I mean, I have like write 2 movies, shoot this pilot idea that we have. I mean, I had sell Baltimorons for over $5 million. That did not happen.
But it's still sold. That's what's important.
Exactly. But it's sold, so that's up there. And moved to New York City. That's one that I really want.
Come to New York City.
I know.
I've had a lot of friends lately popping by New York from Los Angeles telling me they're thinking about moving here. And I got to say, come on by.
Have you lived there for so you're based out of New York?
I'm in New York. I've been here so long now, like 14 years. Is that correct?
Wow.
Isn't that
wild.
insane?
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm from Southern California, but I've lived here longer now. I mean, as a grown up. And, yeah, I love it. Come on by.
I just one, my family's all Baltimore.
Right.
And I've been out here for 13 years and I've loved it. LA's been great, but I just feel a sense of I feel creative when I'm in New York.
Yeah.
I feel truly
As someone who doesn't know Baltimore well, I've been once or twice briefly. I haven't spent a lot of time there. Are there any major differences you've noticed between Baltimore and LA or anything that you miss about Baltimore? I really want to know about that culture, I suppose, because I don't know a lot.
I do miss eating crabs.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite there. And snowballs, which are basically like they're shaved ice. But then you also put marshmallow on it.
What?
And it's like the most.
Oh, yeah. The packaged ones?
No. Like it's like they have flavor. I mean, like Skylight is a flavor, which is basically like, it's not even blue raspberry. It's like a weird.
So it's like a snow cone, but then there's marshmallow on top of it?
So they put on marshmallow on top of it too, or you can get ice cream in the middle. And it's like, it is strictly like a Baltimore thing. Because even like people are like, oh, you're talking about snow cones. I'm like, no, a snowball is like with marshmallow, and
I have never heard of this.
Me neither. Sounds
Yeah.
amazing. We want some.
it's a summertime thing.
Don't they make so people are making this fresh, so to speak, or in their kitchens, or you're making this thing?
Well, there's snowball stands.
Oh, there's stands.
So like that's
Wow.
and they're not like they're not in like a shopping center. Well, I guess but like they're in like the snowball stands basically are like a Home Depot, like
Yeah.
a barn, or like, those like little like,
It's like we have the fruit stands here.
yes,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like in like it's like a shed. A shed is a snowball stand.
Right.
And then they just, like they've got hundreds of flavors. And then you just like truly like there's a place called Snow Oasis that I'm going to go to, because I'm going to go from Switzerland back to Baltimore because I'll be the fan of the game at the Ravens game this Sunday. So I'm excited for that. Even though we're not great this year, I hope we're going to turn it around.
Yeah, but can I say something? I'm not a big football guy, but like they have a great defense, and like they're a good team that just keeps not, you know what I mean? I feel like it's a good team that's just having a bad season.
100%. And I think hopefully we get Lamar back this week. But I think also like what I like about Baltimore too is like, and I think this is many parts of the U.S. that are not just L.A. and New York, but like, and I think New York's different in this way too, but LA, it's so much about the industry here, and like everybody talking about it and all that stuff. And like, I feel like if you're in New York, like you have friends that are, doing finance or doing or our therapists. It's like, I mean, that's also LA has plenty of therapists as well, but
sometimes financial therapists. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But like, there's more like, it's not just Hollywood.
Yes. Diversity of culture or something.
Yeah. Which is Baltimore too, is like, it's got eclectic people and
and snowballs, man.
And snowballs.
What part of New York do you live in, Ryan?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Just not too far from the Brooklyn Bridge.
And I do feel like you see more people in New York than you do in LA.
No doubt. Of course.
Like it's like you just are like, oh, I'll take the subway. Yeah, and I'll meet somebody in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like in LA, it's like it's hard to kind of meet anybody. Like if you live in Santa Monica, good luck. We're just not catching up.
Yeah, you may as well be in a different state. It's true.
Well, good news is I'm getting Adam Rose on a plane, speaking of airport, to travel to New York City to record this podcast.
That's right. We're gonna be doing a couple episodes from New York.
Live from New York, it's Small Stupid Stuff.
That's incredible. When's that? Is it going to have an audience? Can I come?
It's going to have a huge audience. We have sold out the Madison Square Gardens.
Yep.
Which is kind of incredible when you think about it.
Yeah. And it's not Madison Square Garden. It's the Gardens.
Yeah, so it's the Gardens.
Okay.
It's not the famous one. It's actually a little venue in Queens.
It's of the botanical sort.
Yeah, owned by a sweet little Greek man.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Georgios. He's so lovely. And it seats about 12 people. My mom is coming among some other people. So it's going to be great.
There you go.
Can we get back to airplanes and airports for a second?
Yes, let's focus.
Of course,
I still have some more questions here that I really want to get to.
Sorry, I derailed us.
Okay, so when I'm on an airplane, I'm drinking lots of beverages, right? I got my coffee in the morning. I'm drinking club sodas, maybe an alcoholic beverage, maybe this.
Whoa,
so
slow down, buddy.
I need access to the bathroom, and that's why I'm an aisle man. I'm like Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm an aisle man.
I'm an aisle man.
But when I have had to sit on the window, there's this awkward thing when you need to go to the bathroom, and do you give them the crotch or the butt?
Oh, I mean, I've got a bladder like a goat. Like I truly.
You don't pee.
I don't pee.
Really?
Like, literally, like I will be on a 13-hour flight tonight and I won't go to the bathroom once.
No way.
Go once for safety, for your health, Michael. I'm asking you, as someone who played a doctor on TV, please go pee.
Can I be honest? 13-hour flight, I would probably pee 8 times.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to balance this out, guys. Adam, I need you to pee less. Michael, more. Let's meet in the middle. 2 or 3 for a 13-hour flight. That's it.
But I think I'm definitely giving them my butt.
You're giving the butt.
Yeah.
Can we clip that?
Can we get a butt shot real quick?
Yeah. A little boom, boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because I think they would be uncomfortable.
With the crotch.
Like, right?
Yeah.
With the crotch.
And then what about this? Do you expect the people to get up out of their seat to let you out? Or is it okay for them to just kind of move their knees over and say, crawl over me?
I think planes are too small now where they have to get up.
They have to get up.
I think.
I've got a very particular take on this.
What?
There's something sort of passive aggressive about the stand up, because it's like, excuse me, can you I gotta take my headphones off. Let me pause my movie. I'll set my book down. There's some kind of I get up. I go with it. Then they cross, and then I sit back down. Then they come back. Oh, hi. You be okay? Yeah. I get back up. They sit down. Whereas if you're just sitting there, just don't move.
That's all you, man. Because when I'm I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll get up.
Oh, so you're excited? You're really excited when they have to go pee?
I'm not excited,
Yeah, sure.
but I'm like, okay, time to stretch, kind of thing. And then I'll do some stretching. I'll stand up, and I might still be standing when they come out of the bathroom.
Still
so
standing is crazy.
So that I don't have to get up again.
Great CBS show.
Still standing with Adam Rose. What if they're going number 2, man? What or doing what Michael was doing earlier in his seat in the bathroom? What if they are spending some time? 10 minutes, you're sitting there.
Yeah,
That's
no.
crazy.
After a little while, if it's clear it's a number 2 and not a number 1, then I will sit
Enough
down.
time goes by, you'll return.
Yeah.
And then you hope they give you the crotch on the way back.
Then I'm hoping for the crotch on the way back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it is funny that you mentioned the eye roll thing that we all do. It's like, so the tiniest, like somebody has to use the bathroom, and yet, and we're not going we're all going to the same place.
Right.
Yeah.
And we really have nothing going on. We're watching a movie and we can pause it. But the fact that we have to do this,
yes.
Oh my God,
such a
and it's like, this is the first time I ever heard it where I'm like, God, we are such terrible. Because I do it all the time, and I'm like, this person just has to use the restroom.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can't just give them a smile. Oh, yeah.
And also, the thing that we're doing that was so important was sitting in a chair for 13 hours.
Exactly.
I'm sitting in this chair.
Can't you see I'm sitting here?
I don't want to stand up.
I don't want to be Yeah. I mean, I get it when I'm asleep. That's the thing where, if you wake me from my slumber.
That's a bit rough. That's tough. I would just climb over you if you were asleep. I wouldn't say anything.
Okay, so on the topic of getting up in general, when you land somewhere, are you one of those people who stands up immediately, or are you going to sit in your seat and let a bunch of people walk off the plane and then casually get up and get your bag and stuff like that?
I think it's like what we talked about earlier. It's like, if someone has a layover and they're hustling,
you're going to let them go.
I'm letting them go.
Yeah. Let them through.
But if they're just like everyone getting off, I'm going to get up when the time is right for our aisle.
What are these planes you're on where everybody's getting off?
Huh?
That was a terrible attempt at a terrible joke.
That's the opening of Adam's new stand-up bed. These planes lately, everybody's getting off.
Everybody's getting off.
But Adam, don't you find it's like the wave at a stadium? Like, if you're in the front, you go, and then you go, and then you go, and it ripples back. Isn't that how we all do it?
Well, no.
Well, there's hundreds of people that immediately, when the sound goes off, they're like,
stand.
okay, up.
Yep.
Yeah, too
and
much.
It's like,
too much. Settle down. Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay, take a breath.
We're all getting there.
Sometimes, I'm of two minds. It depends what kind of situation I've got going on the plane. Like, if I've got a bag underneath and a bag up top, and then I've got some stuff in the pocket that I got to get, then as soon as they say no seatbelts, I'm up, I'm getting the bag.
Moving.
I'm doing the thing, I'm getting all my stuff together so that I'm not lollygagging on the way out. Because sometimes I see people, when you're stuck behind some people and they get up when it's their turn, and then they're doing all the bag stuff and they're kind of clogging the aisle, and all these people are trying to get off, and they're like, oh, sorry, 1 second, doing their thing. I mean, come on, man, have your shit together. Let's go. We got places to go.
You ever get stuck in that thing where it's kind of the equivalent of two cars at a stop sign, where you both stand up at the aisle and you go, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. And you do that like 5 or 6 times until somebody goes.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my question, too. Why is there so much hatred on planes now? Like, towards, like just the amount of videos you're seeing of, people screaming at each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm like. Do you guys ever want to fly again? Like, when that happens, you're on a do not fly. Like, I don't think people realize that
really? You're done.
When you're, if you get arrested on a plane, you can't fly, I think, ever again.
Is that true? Ever again?
I mean, I'm not.
There must be some sort of
I
probation
respect that,
period.
especially if you're getting violent or getting crazy. It's like, that's a wrap then for that individual.
I got to talk to my buddy at Staples, but I think it's
the Brazilian man in the back with the mustache?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's no, you're on a do not fly list.
People are angry these days, as we all know, but also the airport is stressful. There's a lot of waiting. There's lugging the bag. There's lines. There's, sir, could you please stand over there? And there's get your thing out and put the thing back. And and then you're stuck in a little metal box in the air and you can't go anywhere. I'm not encouraging airplane arguing, but people are in a state, people get.
I also feel like I noticed, like, I think over the pandemic, I think tensions started
That's what it is.
Tensions started to rise.
It was post 2020, I feel like.
Yeah.
That it all, because I feel like back, like, I remember flying and, before that, it was like, there wasn't this many fights. Like, there wasn't,
No, now people are like, they were upset about the masks and this and that and stuff. And there were so many more regulations now when you're flying. And so tensions were high. And I feel like, that has kind of stuck around over time.
Well, and less socializing, right? You're stuck alone in your house. You don't have to deal with people. You get in your own little silo and then suddenly you're shoved up against a ton of people. And
I'll tell you what does aggravate me, though. When I'm waiting for my bag, if I do have to check a bag, which is rare, right? But if I do, and I'm at the carousel and I'm waiting for and those people who like will stand right next to the thing,
by it.
They're standing right next to the thing and they're crowding it. And so when your bag comes, you have to like squeeze through people. Everybody needs to just take a step back, guys. You will see your bag and you can walk up to the thing and grab the thing.
And it's not going 60 miles per hour.
Right.
Like,
it's going very
slowly.
slowly.
Down and then go, like we can catch up to it, Yeah. But I will say, when I was in Charleston, because we had to check our bags because we did this one thing where we did same day standby, which we've never done before.
Yeah.
And we both got on and got very lucky. But we had to check our bags, and there was a little girl that was like right at like where like the bags come out.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, as like someone who doesn't have a kid, like, hey, grab your daughter and be like, don't stay. Cause like she was like in the way of like every bag coming.
Oh no.
And I feel like there's not parenting going on where it's like, hey, this is like the airport's not like a
jungle gym.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But that's me again with no kids, just being like, control your kids.
And to be fair, it is fun to sit on those things and ride it around and round. I mean, I still do that. I may be a little old for it, but it's a good time.
Can't wait for the day when I show up to one of those carousels and Ryan's just sitting on them. Just like,
hi,
hey,
Adam.
Welcome to New York. Ready to do the shows at Madison Square Gardens?
Just me sitting Indian style, just slowly circling the carousel. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I know you have to leave to go to Switzerland, so I just want to say thank you so much for giving us an hour of your time to talk stupid airport stuff and to talk about the Baltimorons, which everybody needs to go watch immediately, either in the theaters or on streaming. It's so good. It's so funny. It's so heartfelt. Michael, you are so freaking good in that movie.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously.
You can get it on Amazon or Apple TV Plus now, wherever you rent movies. They're all there.
This was fun, man. And if you're not doing anything next month in New York, we'd love to book you at Madison Square Gardens for the live shows. Thanks.
Yeah, we actually need somebody to pick flowers and mow the lawn. So if
perfect.
Yeah,
I'm your guy. I'm your guy. Yeah. Well, this has been so much fun, seriously, and it was so nice to meet you, Ryan.
Likewise,
finally.
man.
And Adam, I love you, bud. Thank you so much for having me.
Love you, man.
Michael, thank you so much. Adam, let's do this tomorrow and the day after that. Everybody, we want to hear your airport stories. Email us at smallstupidstuffpod@gmail.com. Follow us on @smallstupidstuffpod on all the platforms. And Michael, have a safe flight.
Bye.
Bye.
Stuff.